Hello, TS set takers, TG set takers. The day two, shift one exam of TS set got concluded. And in the morning, the major subjects that took place were history and commerce. Five subjects exams happened, so out of which that take us with more subjects are commerce and history. So in this video, we are going to discuss the detailed question paper analysis of TSET 2025 paper 1 as well as paper 2 commerce reviews. This is purely based on the responses received from students through the Google form given in video description and through our contacts. So consider this as a basic info and reviews. So let's get into the analysis. So in this video, we are going to discuss both paper 1 analysis and paper 2 commerce reviews. So we did not get any feedback for history subject. So we are only discussing for commerce in this video as of now. So getting to the analysis. So paper 1, the difficulty level of paper 1 was moderate. It was not too easy, too difficult. It was average in terms of difficulty level. However, on 22nd, on day 1, many students opined that the paper 1 was easy to moderate, but today the reactions are little mixed. So students indicated that the paper 1 was moderate. And there was a question related to characteristics of adult learners. So this is from teaching aptitude probably. So there was a question related to characteristics of adult learners, and the questions asked in the research aptitude section were pretty easy. These questions were very direct. There were almost 4 to 5 questions from research aptitude. So these questions were direct and these were pretty easy to answer as per the reviews. And there was a question related to positivism and post-positive approach. So there was one question that talks about positivism and post-positive approach. So this is a common topic that appears every year in TG set exam. So if you observe previous year's papers also, you will find at least one question on this concept, positivism and post-positive approach. And there was a question related to steps of research. So this is a general common concept that is usually asked in TG set exam, and it appeared in the shift 1 exam of today also. So there was a question related to steps of research. There were on day 1, on 22nd, there were questions on research style, thesis style, research style. There were questions. So today there was a question on steps of research. And from data interpretation, there was a question there was a question related to letter series. So letter series concept was asked in data interpretation part, and digital learning initiatives questions were repeated. If you check past, so these questions appeared in past papers also. So online learning, Swayam MOOCs, there were questions on digital learning initiatives. On day 1 also, on day 2 also, the concept got repeated, and these questions were from previous year's papers, and there were few repeated questions from last 3 years papers in teaching and research aptitude. So teaching and research aptitude includes repeated questions. So if you clearly analyze last 3 years papers, or if you do last minute revision, whoever is going to appear exam on December 24th, analyze last 3 years papers and find out what questions were asked in teaching and research aptitude. Either the concept gets repeated or the question gets repeated. So there was a question related to Environmental Protection Act. Environmental Protection Act 1986, say in 86. This concept is very important concept, and there was a question on Environmental Protection Act as well. So this is all the paper 1 review. So overall, the paper was decent and balanced. It was a moderate paper. So out of 50 questions, if you are answering more than 30 questions or 35 questions correctly, it is considered as a decent attempt only. Now coming to paper 2 commerce review, we didn't receive many reviews for commerce. Only 2 students shared their feedback. So based on that, we are analyzing this. So this is first level analysis, like first review of commerce. So the paper was tough. Some way or the other, the paper 2, Telugu paper and life sciences and today commerce, the paper 2 is being tough only for most students. However, if you are very thorough with the syllabus and prepare well, it may not be very difficult, but still there were many indirect questions from the syllabus. So these questions were time consuming and tough. So what was exactly difficult in commerce paper? There were some questions related to legal aspects in business. These questions were pretty tough as per the student reviews. There were questions related to business management, accounting, auditing. Accounting and auditing questions were pretty okay, doable, moderate in terms of difficult level. Accounting and auditing, but legal aspects in business part was quite tough, and questions related to business management were pretty doable, like easy to moderate. And the good attempts out of 100 in commerce paper can be around 45. If you are answering more than 45 questions correctly, it can be considered as okay attempt, and almost 30 questions were very tough. So 30 questions were like very time consuming and tough. So that's all about TS set commerce exam analysis. So we will soon upload a video on TS set commerce expected cutoffs, and you can check the links available in video description to check the expected cutoffs for all the categories. And you can also click on the link available in video description to share your review or feedback on the exam. You can also post your review through the comment section, like how you felt the exam was and what was your performance. So you can post it through the comment section as well. Do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay tuned to College Deco for more updates on TS exam 2025. Thank you.